for the younger artists that are trying to come up and like, they want these record deals and, they want to blow up so fast. You guys also got to realize too that this music industry will eat you dry. So you got to really look at the paperwork when you get the paperwork. You got to make sure you don't fuck your legacy up. And that's the one thing I will always tell these younger artists. Don't fuck your legacy up, stay true to yourself, and don't be like falling down on your knees for someone just because they want to give you money.
And it's true. Remember, he said artists.
Yep.
There's a lot of rappers out here, and I have to understand that he doesn't mean that all you rappers out here that's in the hood, that has a little flow, and the artists, and you want to get your family out there, I get it. But he's saying if you have an art value and you're good, these days right now you're kind of messed up with this 360 deal, and a lot of people just want to be famous. So you can have people be like, yo, so what? Yo, I'm taking that deal because, bro, I need to get out of the hood. Like, this is urban migration. You guys get ready. Squad up. Rolling. What's up, man? Urban migration. Hey. We out here. Yo, big up to everybody right now that shows support. All my families out there. Cities in Canada. Edmonton, Winnipeg, Oshawa. I said Oshawa. That's in Ontario. But all cities in Canada right now. Urban Migration Season 2. We out here. We're about to do something. We have a special guest out here that reached out to the people them, and I respect that. So all you artists right now, I don't fuck with everybody that reaches out, but I fuck with everybody that reaches out. You know what I mean? So let's do this, and I don't want to get it wrong, but we got a special guest on this vibe right now that came up and said, yo, I'm on your podcast, bro. There's nothing you can say about, we call it Lil Beckta.
Yes, sir.
Is it Beckta?
It's Beckta.
I got it right?
You got it right.
All right, I
don't
want to fuck around.
That's actually your first time.
Yo, straight. I was like, please don't fuck up his name. But yeah, we out here, and yo, Season 2. And I hope you guys right now, all those fans out here, that everybody that knows who he is, I don't know who he is, but I got him on here. So you guys show love and let's represent and let's do our thing.
Yes, sir.
So I can start with this. I can go on my phone and start with this, but this is just let your people know the Calgary YYC stand up. Tell them about yourself and who you are and what you're doing here.
Yes, sir. So my name is Lil Beckta. I've been doing music for over a decade now. Yeah, more than that actually.
Crazy.
But I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, born and raised. Living in Alberta for about 4 or 5 years now. So, I've just been working, grinding out here. We're living in the Rocky Mountains. That's where I'm currently right now.
You in the Rocky Mountains?
Yeah, I'm in Banff.
I see you put out that shit still. Like, you out there, you love the outside city. Like,
yes.
You love it, eh?
Yes.
Shit.
The outdoor shit, that's like
the
my
outdoor
shit.
Right? So you're a survival.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
I'm coming with you when shit pops off. I know the A1's coming or whatever they fuck.
Yeah.
Shit. But you know what? I love people that, I'm an outdoor guy too. People don't think that. All my people in Toronto that know me, ghetto shit all day. I love camping. I love being outdoors.
Yep.
I don't know what the peace it brings to me. You know what I mean? I noticed that I watch you do that. I'm like, oh, this guy is peace with earth. You know what I mean? From that, like, where do you get that from? Like, where does that come from? That it's grandfather, dad, or you just, that's what you do?
Yeah, I would say from my dad's side.
Your dad's side.
Just because growing up, like, he would take me camping out in, like, the Manitoba, like, I would say, like, the woody parts, like, the forest parts. There's not a lot in Manitoba. Like, not a lot of, like, good camping spots. But I know, like, my dad used to take me camping all the time. He'd take me to the lake.
Yeah.
Like, he would always take me out doing outdoorsy stuff just because he never wanted me cooped up in the house and, like, just playing video games all day and stuff, just locked in with the TV all the time.
Unlike this society right now.
Yes.
And it's so fucked up that he does like video games though.
Yes, I do.
He does. I do.
But
but I get it. But we'll talk about that later on in the thing. But yeah, big up to your dad for getting you on that. My perspective that, like, like they say I live in the hood, right?
Yeah.
But I had friends in my life that I can go way back to where I was in group homes, and they brought me to that shit. I was like, fuck, I hate this shit. And then time passed, I was like, I love this shit. Now I'm in the hood later on in the years, I'm trying to get my boys to come camping.
Yeah.
If I get them there, they hate it. 24 hours in, they're, yo, bro, love this shit, bro.
See, I always say, like, first-time campers, like,
fuck up the whole vibe.
They don't like it. They hate it. They don't like bugs. They don't like doing
like bullshit.
They don't like any of that.
But the time they're ready to leave, they're like, yo, I like
Yep,
it. Like,
yep.
and it's the peace, right? Let me ask you a question. Coming back, when you go camping, when you're coming back to go drive to the city, don't you feel like this depression, like this vibe, like, oh fuck, you could just feel this energy,
Yeah.
like this thing's loud. There's nothing
Yeah.
happening. It just seems like you're driving back in the city from camping, and just loud, silent,
Yeah.
loud. And I tell people that I'm just like, yo, bro, I wish I can live like that, off the grid. You know what I mean?
But when me being out in the Rockies for so long, and then me returning to Winnipeg like every now and then, or like even just the big city in general, it's kind of refreshing because it's kind of like, okay, like I'm back in the big city, but I
Let's
what I
get
know,
ready, yeah.
and it's like it makes me want to work too. Like it makes me want to
So
like
you put yourself in that peace.
yes,
Yeah, that peace,
yes.
and then you come back to, yeah, for sure. I understand that. That makes sense. I was just so pissed off again back in that loud world. I wish I can. If I was rich, I promised myself that I would take myself there as a peace thing. I can go buy mansions, and that'll be great. And I see how that life, it's unnecessary.
Yes.
I would love. I would buy all these. I would just buy somewhere I could be peaceful with my family and be able to have ready for that bullshit. We're not going to say nothing on our podcast. We're not trying to get shut down.
But I always like the serenity has been great. Like the benefit of living in the Rocky Mountains, especially for me, having like huge mental health like problems over the years, it's helped me like grow as a person, and it's helped me like broaden my horizons with meeting new people and learning lessons from those people, and either that or they stay in my life. But the Rocky Mountains has been a huge blessing as far as just growing as a person, and I'm very blessed that I've been able to be out here in the Rocky Mountains, because I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for me moving out here, in my opinion.
So Winnipeg, I know Winnipeg's crazy, bro. Like, I would think that Toronto has some shit popping off, and like, there's a lot of bullshit going on in Winnipeg, bro. You guys don't even know about. It is not really like, it's not out there in the media, but there's one time that Winnipeg had more murders than even Toronto at one point.
Yep.
Motherfuckers don't really know about that. And I was like, I saw a documentary in Winnipeg. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers are fucked out there. And it just seemed like there's nowhere to go. It looked so like, it looked like Buffalo.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Buffalo. I have friends in Buffalo, but I have friends in Buffalo that feel challenged in getting out, and I'm not sure, because you look mixed as fuck. I'm not sure what's your background. Like, you know what I mean? I was thinking about, what does this motherfucker look like? He look like 5 different things, you know?
It's a weird thing. People think I'm Japanese when they first see me.
Of course you look that way too.
Yeah.
Hachiko wasana. I hope that was a word. If Zach put that on the bottom, that I was talking shit. I don't want to put it on. But yeah, so what is your
I'm half Filipino, part Ukraine, part Aboriginal.
This guy's a stir fry.
Yeah, I'm
Holy.
mixed, man. I just could in the pot, man.
This guy. Filipinos, yo, all my Filipinos, yo, I have Filipino family. Hey, Dwayne, you so skinny, Dwayne, eat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
they
the
feed
time,
me the
all
fuck
the
up.
time.
Filipino people, karaoke, Dwayne, you don't want to do
Yeah.
karaoke? I'm like, nah, I'm good. 10 minutes later, Billie Jean.
Yep.
I'm on that shit. And
Yep.
I go home with the most food.
Always.
Dwayne, you're so skinny, Dwayne, come eat.
Always.
There's, Filipino, but then what is your next?
Part Ukraine and part Aboriginal.
Ukrainian. Holy shit. Those motherfuckers don't even say nothing about them.
No.
I work with a lot of Ukrainians, bro. So I know those guys are quiet, but they're not too cool when it's not ready. So that's crazy. I'm sure that a lot of people wanted to know. And what was the other one that you said?
Part Aboriginal.
Aboriginal.
Aboriginal,
Oh, okay.
yes.
You said that correctly.
Yes,
hey, we're in
sir.
Calgary.
Yes,
You can't
sir.
fuck around.
Part Métis.
Yo, I will tell you right now, I'm from Toronto, so I came out here. My girlfriend's a social worker, right? So I used to say native a lot, and she said that was you can't say that. Or I was like, what the fuck? I have native people in Toronto tell me that they're native, you know. So I wasn't sure how to like be politically correct when it came to that, because you know what I mean. So I don't know.
I would say there's a fine line.
There's a fine line.
There's a big fine line, and it also depends on the person you meet. I would say certain Aboriginal people that I've met, they don't mind you saying certain types of words depending on the word.
Yeah.
But I've called my Aboriginal friends native before. They
don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck. And it really depends on the person.
And I think it depends on where you are too. You know, like I could say like what I learned about that whole situation with the Native and the First Nations and all that. Like when I did that in schooling, right? And I took it later on in my life, and I got my high diploma. Mom, I got my high school diploma. But anyways, it was shown that we have to take it now in this new.
Yeah.
And when I learned about it, I was like, holy fuck, like we're no different, you know what I mean? Like no different what we went through in our life. And I was like, I also know that we were also together before Christopher Columbus talked that shit, but we're not gonna do that here. But let's hit back up on your music right now, because this is what I want to be on.
Yep,
I have a couple questions to ask you because I did a little 1-2 homework, but
Hey.
I
Man's
wrote
did
down
his
a
homework.
1-2.
See, that's what I love, because like,
Okay, so yo, you know, when I did a homework on you, right? There's a lot of things that you put out there that, you know, you just show a lot of still pictures and things about you, right? I know you're lyrically you're really nice. Still.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank
but you stay on your vibe of what you want to do. Like it seems like you're very good at what you do. Like music doesn't seem like something that is your whole goal.
oh,
Like,
thank you.
and you know, so
Yeah.
I see in a vibe where I'm like, there's a guy, an actor. This guy could do it. Then you do like some food shit. You know what I mean? And that's everything I wanted to be. Like there's sometimes, don't get me wrong, I'm a podcast guy, I do music, but to be able to be open and to be able to talk about food and be like, yo, what's up? And your glasses thing that you did where you're like, I'm like, yo, you know what's crazy? Like you have all this ability to do certain things and things, but I want to get on your music because I don't see too much of it.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering like, and I see that he does a lot of things about women still. This guy's this guy's a guy, you know, he's probably a pimp. I wasn't sure if he was a pimp or not. I'm joking.
Okay, so
Let's go ahead.
all right. So now that you mentioned that,
Yeah, I just see what I saw.
I used to date a stripper.
Woo! Of course, that's what happened.
Yeah,
So
used
did
to date a
I.
stripper. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you get that vibe up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
how did that go?
Oof, rough. But
Let's not say her name.
no,
You'll see him. You'll see him right here.
see, no, she's gonna see me glowing up.
Yeah, for sure.
But I would say like going through that, big life lesson, a huge life lesson, and like it was a life lesson on like just don't be so easy, because I was such an easy person around that time, especially with women. Like for me, with women, it was like I would always grab onto every single thing that was, if they were giving me attention,
Yes.
I was drawing into that.
Yes.
Like always. If they gave me the slightest bit of attention, I was always getting drawn to that. And that was what was hurting me the most, because they were just using me, or just using me to benefit their gain or like money.
Yes.
Like women have been a very big challenge in my life,
Yes.
but it's also helped me grow.
It's kind of fucked up still because you know I'm gonna say this because a lot of times I hear that from guys that are not that good looking. No disrespect. I know that you're a gallus. So when we say gallus in Toronto, gallus means a guy that gets shotties. It means he gets women. So you don't seem like the person that has a problem with getting women, but once you get them, you're in this vibe where you're just like, do I have to do this and do this and do that? But I usually see that from people that they're not capable of getting women. So I was like, why would you have that feeling? Is there something before that, or you don't trust women, or you feel like you have? Did your mom do something? Sorry, but if I had to do
No.
But like, did you say your mom be like, you have to respect women to this up high, or do this, or you feel like you were vulnerable to them because you wanted to make them happy, or you're looking out for yourself? What?
It was my mom. She would always tell me, respect women.
Moms, see that? I did that without getting in trouble. I didn't want this guy to punch me in my face. So I had to use you because it has to come from a source. But go ahead, speak.
Yeah, my mom always taught me to just respect women, and like she always taught me that from a young age.
Yes.
And I mean, like, growing up also, I would stem, and I'll say this to you, my parents have been divorced since I was 6.
Yes.
And I was in the mental psych ward in 2021 over women. The one thing that I realized was like, they told me that I have borderline personality disorder. So they told me that since my mom left me, I was gravitating energy from these women because it was like getting, and it sounds weird. It's not
weird at all.
But it's like, it was like, they were saying like, it's almost like you're trying to get the same attention from your mom, not from the romantic standpoint, but from the caregiving standpoint.
Yes.
And it's like, that's how you look at these women.
Shit, I think my brother has that problem. Sorry, Riz. Sorry. No, that's crazy. Sorry to cut you off on that. And now I understand that situation because, 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 and now I understand that Yo, that's crazy. Like, bro, I thought I knew the answer was about that, but were you saying it that way so comfortably and saying like I had this issue and had this issue without you just skipped over it like I had a problem with my a lot of people are gonna be like, wow, that's fucked up. But admitting that and knowing that at the end of the day that you wanted that, did you ever tell the women that you were with that?
No.
Of course not. I knew that answer already. I just wanted to get the audience. And what do you? Shit. Okay, so how do you overcome it? We'll break that down for season 3. How did you come to that thing? Like, yo, bro, what am I doing? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm a fucking guy. Like, I could get girls. Why am I doing all this? And when did you come to that conclusion? Like, maybe I'm doing too much.
It was the amount of setbacks it was putting me through. So it was affecting my music grind. It was affecting my life in general. So one day I just kind of had to look at myself in the mirror, which I did. And I essentially was just like, why are you letting all these women push you over so much? Especially with just like little situations. Like even the littlest situations
blow you up.
will blow me up with women.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was like, why am I tripping over something so small when all these other people have bigger problems than what I'm going through?
Yes.
It's like, I'm not even going through the worst problems right now.
How did you get to that point? Because you kind of jumped that whole psych ward thing. And I don't like how you said psych ward because you sound like a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I was only fucking around. But you said it and I just let that pass. Because people are like, yo, hold on, rewind that? You said psych? Like that was nothing. But I'm saying like, so when you went to that situation in your life, which I don't feel like you're embarrassed of it because people go through that situation for slightest shit.
Yeah.
And for you to go through with that, I'm like, dog, that's like a pimp shit. Yeah. But if it came to the point where you had to realize in your life, like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? Like, now, when you went through that situation, was it that where you learned or you already knew before you went there that, or how did that help you going there?
I knew.
You knew. I believe that.
I knew.
I knew you knew. There's no way that they can help you self-determine yourself. Yeah. It's just when you got there, you're like, fuck, what the fuck am I doing? It
was more so the realization. So once I went into the warden, because I knew what I had, but it was almost like I needed I'll say the hospital. I won't be saying the ward anymore, but the hospital essentially kind of brought me, especially when I read about borderline personality disorder and actually reading on like this, what stems from it, everything just added up more. Because I knew I had borderline, but I didn't know what stemmed the borderline. I didn't know what caused me to have this. And then realizing it was because my mom left me at the age of 6, and I was looking for that attention that she would give me as far as the caregiving aspect. I was like, okay, now this adds up a little bit more.
That's what builds pimps. I promise you. And I watched that before. It does. And it's like, yo, bro, that's crazy. Yo, honestly, I won't even lie. I'm going off topic, but it's actually on topic. If you guys go back and watch Hitler's life, Hitler went through that shit. It's all about his mother.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, well, we're not going to get into that because we're not getting shut down today.
Nope.
But yo, here's what. On my vibe right now, we're going to hit up. I hope you guys know. That's for the audience right now that wanted to know him. Shit. But you guys can, because he doesn't have too much things for you guys to know. But that was deep. I love that.
Thank you.
And now they're going to want to know more. So you better put some shit on your Instagram.
You already know.
Right here, Zach.
You already know.
Put some shit on your Instagram.
You already know.
Music vibe. Videos, I need more videos from you. Calm down. I love your vibe. Bam. You have the ability to actually connect with the younger vibe.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're just actually doing music, just do music, right? A lot of your fans are gonna want to know about you. So I don't know, sorry, my bad if I didn't do too much research on you. No. My bad. I know that you have Spotify and certain things going on, right? Yeah. But I know your music is fun. You have fun. Talk about them women right there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I don't want to say it. Okay, so my track right here, I love too, that you did a video for. What's Like Me Part 2? What's up with the Part 2 with the Like Me video?
So
I don't get that.
The Like Me, that's just more of a fun series for me.
Fun series. You see, I know you about your fun thing with the music. People want to know you.
With my music, I like, especially now, because when I first started, I was raised on boom bap. I was raised on 90s, especially 90s New York.
100%.
90s New York, Biggie.
How old are you? My bad. They want to know, not me. You can lie. Say 30-something, 40-something. You don't have to say the age.
29.
20 lying. 29. But anyway, 29. And all right, go ahead. What you say? But 90s music, obviously, we came up in that era.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite artist so I can know where you're coming from before you even start talking?
Biggie. And then Tribe Called Quest.
Of course. So Biggie, Tribe Called Quest, two different artists from two different vibes. So it's hard to. That's why you had two tables. Biggie and let's give us two more.
And surprisingly, for most people, this will be a surprise. Immortal Technique.
What the fuck you talking about? That's one of my guys. They're madness. Are you talking about the song when the guy jumps off the roof?
Yes,
Yo, bro. Moral Techniques. You hear this guy right now?
Yes.
If you guys ever hear the song, what's that song called? I forgot this. Oh, no justice to you guys right now, but I know the song. But there's a song with Moral Techniques and it's talking about a kid that went through some bullshit. That's one of my favorite songs. They have way more with Eminem, a whole bunch of shit. But listen to that song about somebody that went through some gang shit. And you'll find it when you gotta find it, but that's crazy.
Tribe Called Quest 2 was like a big one for me.
Yeah, a lot of rappers don't know about Tribe Called Quest, and a lot of rappers sleep on Tribe Called Quest because that's too Q-Tip. Fat, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
To what's the name of it? My bad again, but
my mind's blanking, man.
yeah, don't worry. We're on the podcast. We can both get nervous on this bitch. But yo, a Tribe Called Quest, and is it the reason to the vibe of the positivity back then and how they sounded like Q-Tip was a big part of my life too. Even though I was into that gangster shit with the Biggie and all that shit, they made me feel like, yo, fuck, rap doesn't have to be that way.
Yes.
And you know? So
and
go ahead.
And it was like a big thing too, because like when the new waves came out, like that was around like what 2016, 2017 when like Lil Yachty came out, Lil the Uzis, all those guys.
Yeah. Kind of switched up the vibe.
It was I never liked it. I hated it.
You hated it.
Because I grew up with music as far as being lyrical and trying to rhyme and, you know, be very technical with your words and very like, and actually speak about some stuff, like actually speak about real life stuff, you know? Not saying I don't do that with the new wave stuff that I do now.
Yes.
But it was just hard for me to like get into that. And then I started to adapt to it because I was like, you know, the new wave's out, let me try and adapt to this style. You know, let me get with the time, not with the times, I should say, but just let me get with this current generation that is just coming up right now.
Yes.
So I did, and that's where this new wave sound.
And I feel like we're able to transition into different music because we're lyrical, so we can hopscotch this music industry. Like, you know, some people see the hopscotch going, they can only step in when they're ready, right?
Yeah.
And the new wave thing, I didn't like it either because I was so more mad at all the fucking technicality that I put writing and making everything so perfect to the point that I was just like, how did this person get away with saying what they said? Only person we let go get away was that Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
But we knew that Snoop Dogg had the ability to do that. Now that you're a different point, you can do that. But we can't have Yachty out here doing that. It just almost seems like it's like a disrespect to our music technique. It almost seems like it's almost like if you're in the Olympics and AI is allowing you to backflip.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like it's like I don't know how if I said it properly, but it's like you got some new like things and the AI is allowing you to do things or want me to go through. I'm not gonna get shut down for this because Trump got back into fucking power. So how do you feel about that situation where all the medals got taken away from all those guys that pretended they were women and won all the medals in the Olympics for the women that trained 4 years, right? So it's almost like that in that hip hop perspective, like. You come in the game, that's AI, and you're a man, but you're 343 in the whole world as a man, but then now you're number one as a woman. Like, if I look at it, I don't want to disrespect any genders or anything here, but it's mathematical. We understand, we see this. So when AI starts doing music for us right now, what the fuck's gonna happen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I understood when you said that all these people are loving this music, and you hear it when you turn off the fucking beat and you listen to
And I don't know if did you watch that interview with Budden and Lil Yachty? I don't know if you saw that interview.
Kind of.
It was like he had some controversial
those
lines
two would
in
have been
there.
probably cut. I bet Yachty probably would have hated it.
Oh yeah,
because Budden's a piece of shit.
Yeah, Budden was
I like you, Budden
him.
still, but you're a piece of shit. But give us a little insight about what he was saying, because I know he is a piece of shit. He was trying to say.
I remember watching that interview, and because Yachty didn't even know what a 360 deal was.
Oh fuck, of course not.
And that's the one thing I wanted to talk about too, is like for the younger artists that are trying to come up and like, you know, they want these record deals and, you know, they want to blow up so fast. You guys also got to realize too that this music industry will eat you dry. So you got to really look at the paperwork when you get the paperwork. You got to make sure you don't fuck your legacy up. And that's the one thing I will always tell these younger artists. Don't fuck your legacy up, stay true to yourself, and don't be like falling down on your knees for someone just because they want to give you money.
And it's true. Remember, he said artists.
Yep.
There's a lot of rappers out here, and I have to understand that he doesn't mean like all you rappers out here that's in the hood, that has a little flow, and the artists, and you want to get your family out there. I get it, but he's saying if you have an art value and you know you're good. These days, right now, you're kind of messed up with this 360 deal, and a lot of people just want to be famous. So you can have people be like, "Yo, so what? Yo, I'm taking that deal because, bro, I need to get out of the hood. Like, I needed." So, what do you say about that? Those people are saying, like, "Yo, bro, at the end of the day, I just want to be heard." Or a lot of people just want to be heard to make money.
Yep.
So they lose out the whole. You love hip hop, I could tell. I know that you breathe love hip hop. I'm not sure if you break dance. You probably do. You know what I mean? But there's a difference in this new world right now that we don't even have to. Somebody would just go viral right now for one song, and then they can't even back up those songs later on in issues. You know what I mean? So it's kind of sticky. You know, but I loved what you said. So like, if you're an artist and you love your music, yo, they're so easy to, and that's what selling your soul is. It's not signing blood. There's other shit, but selling your soul is doing something that you guys complain about later. And I hate artists that do that.
Because they'll sign the deal. And it's great for the first year, maybe.
Knowing though.
Yes.
Not saying like, these days you can't sign a deal knowing that we don't have it on Instagram or people like you talking about it. They'll be like, I'll probably change the vibe. Yeah. I'll probably get out of it. Or I'll be so nice. Do you feel that way too?
Yeah, I feel that way as well, yeah.
But go ahead, say what you're saying, cuz.
It's just like, they think money can buy everything. And especially with these younger artists, it's so easy to do that. You know, but again, like for the people, like, especially for the artists who are like you said, you know, trying to get out the hood, you know, they're trying to feed their families, you know, all that. Now they're doing it in a genuine way. But for the artists who are just trying to be famous, who are trying to get clout, who are trying to get known just to get known, and they're not doing music for the genuine reasons, like people like us, you know, like, especially me, like when I first started doing music, I did music because I loved music, you know, and I wanted to talk about what I've been through at that current moment. And that's what I do music for, is talking about my moments. And I love doing that because I'm preaching a message to people, and I hope they can relate to what I've been through, because that's what I want. I want my experiences to be, I want the people who are listening, who are fans of me, to relate to what I'm going through.
You're a fun person to listen to. You are. Like, honestly, like, I wanted to know where, what's your approach to this now? Because I can see right now you have a whole bunch of, you've been to Toronto and shit. You've seen different perspectives of the whole thing. I feel like you do this music just because you love it, and you're right. Do you feel like right now, like at this point right now, after this podcast, I hope you blow us because we're blessed.
Thank you.
But I'm just saying, like, is there something that you want to, like, do you want just something goal that you want, or you're just loving what you're doing and just trying to just stay on what you love? But I feel like if you love this, I think that there's a point that you need to be like, yo, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Do we look out for anything coming up in there? Like,
my ultimate goal with this music thing is to get people, when they listen to me, to not only relate, but message me like being like, oh, you know, you've helped me through my depression. You've helped me through, you know, I wanted to kill myself tonight, but I listened to you, and now I see faith in, you know, going forward with myself. Yes. I've had people hit me up before in my DMs being like, yo, I just listened to you, and I'm going through like the roughest time of my life, and you just helped me out through just one little moment. Because the way you are, I can see you're an enthusiast rapper. Like the way you rap, you know, you're just very uplifting. Like, I can see that about you. You know what I mean? Like, but do you care to, like, you're not trying to be Drake, I guess. Or you're not trying to be this. This is what you love to do. Yes.
So now, for your artists, not for your artists, for your fans out there, like, give some of your fans something that they should be looking forward to. Because I love your music. I could tell that it's easy for you. I could tell what you're doing. There's not too much on your Instagram for me to really take it. Yes, I could tell your personality.
Yeah.
I could tell that you're very smart. I could tell that you could write anything you want to write.
Thank you.
And then What about collaborations? Like, you ever think about? Yeah, I know you collaborated with a couple people in your vibe. I can't remember their names, but I know you collaborated with a couple people. I know you've been out there. I know you tried your vibe.
Yeah.
But what do you think right now is your next movement? What do you feel right now that you need to do with yourself, or what you need to the Calgary to hear what you need to do? Like,
So, my next move,
yes.
and I'll be saying this, and I'm not going to say too many details on it.
They want to know. Say it. I'm joking. Go ahead.
Summer of 2026 USA, and I won't be saying too much on that.
Oh shit.
But summer, the
out
state
of
USA,
You out.
not out of here,
Oh, okay.
but they should be ready for the summer of
So
2026.
you got some shit popping.
I got some stuff going on.
All right, I'll let you get away with that because it's.
And new project, I'm gonna be a 10-track project. I've made it 10 tracks. It was originally supposed to be 6, but then I was like, let me add some more. So I did. So that's a 10-track project that is coming out. I was projecting for the middle of November, but I need to do a little bit more mixing.
Do you have any Calgary artists on there, or are you just doing it personal for yourself?
So right now I am on a group, 4TA. Shout out my boys, 4TA. They're Alberta-based, Edmonton.
Okay.
So I got a couple boys out there on 4TA. We're doing some stuff out here in Alberta, and we're trying to blow up, and trying to make our name for ourselves out here. And yeah.
So that's a new. So that's what. So
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have I did it. I wouldn't say a collaboration, but I did a couple shows out here. I did a show at Fire and Ice Hookah Lounge this past summer. I did a show with Northside Baby. I don't know if you've heard of Northside
Yes,
Baby.
of course I did.
I did a show out here with him in Calgary. I recorded a studio out here, Saturn Entertainment. That's usually my studio when I'm out here. So as far as when it comes to artists, I'm trying to look for some artists out here. I know Mason Cross.
Yes.
Mason Cross, I know.
Big up to the squad.
Yes,
up
sir.
Mason Cross,
Yes,
you
sir.
know. For sure, he does his thing. He's out here. You should make an album called Beckta. I was like, what the fuck?
It's funny.
Beckta should be an album.
My first album that I ever dropped was named Beckta.
It was? Okay, shit.
So now I do want to do another Beckta album because I was
Volume
thinking, because I was thinking like I can make this into a little trilogy series.
That's what I was thinking, because it almost seems like everybody can come on that and just get the city together. Because my whole thing is urban migration. Like, my whole vibe was getting artists together and just see what they could do. And I feel like people open up, and once you have a movement going on, and especially like you're coming out of the vibe, a lot of artists will be like, oh shit, I know this guy. You've been doing this, what you said, 10 years?
Yeah.
And now people are gonna look at me like, where the fuck's this guy been? I don't even. So it's kind of good to to get on that vibe right now. And I'm glad that you kind of reached out to us, because I was watching your things. I'm like, how's this guy not more bigger than he is? Like, did he step back from the music? Was it working for you, or you just didn't see the results that you wanted? Or like, how the music industry, especially when you're from a fucking city that's not their first obligation. You got the rock, you got the country, you got, they do show love to hip hop and things, but hey, you know what it is. Like,
The journey that I've had with music, so far I've been with 3 managers. So right now, currently I have a manager right now, he's in the States.
In America.
Very good guy. He's making moves up in the States for me right now, and he's going to start making moves for me in Canada once the summer of 2026 is over.
Yes.
But my music journey has been crazy. Like, with the 3 managers, like, I've realized everyone they just want a piece of that pie.
Yeah.
They literally, like, they'll look at your talent and they'll say,
You're great.
They'll be like, oh, we'll do these numbers for you.
There's the ultra motive to the end of everything.
Yes.
That's what he was saying to all the new artists, bro. Like, it's so fucked up. And you could be as good as you want. It's just always these gatekeepers in this bitch. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Another thing. Did you perform in the OB Trice?
Yeah, Banff.
Yeah,
Banff, Alberta. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I've been to Banff once, but I didn't get the opportunity.
You know what was crazy about that? One of the members on D12, I forget his name.
Tell me how he looks. I'll tell you his name.
He was the bigger dude.
Oh, fucking okay. Fucking
Yeah, bigger.
Yeah. With the crazy one.
Yeah. I first meet him, so I get to the venue. In Banff, and we're getting set up, everything, and D12's over there, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna walk up to them. They are fucking, they're my idols. So I go up to them, and he's like, I feel like I've seen you before. And I was like, shut up. No, you haven't seen me before. I was like,
Sure.
there's no way you've seen me before. There's no way.
Yeah, you holler at you.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And that's that energy. You probably thought you were fucked up too.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I was just watching an interview with him again. I can't remember the reason why I don't remember his name. But there's Proof. And that's the only other person I know would have been, whatever, the shower cap hat. But yes. So we're gonna wrap this up soon. So I just want you right now. I'm so appreciative that you came through.
Sir. Yes,
But here's what I need your fans right now to know. Right now, you need some videos. Right now,
Yeah.
I think that you're very good at doing. Your imagery is good. I feel comfortable watching. Sometimes you could cringe watching people because they don't look. You know, you can see somebody that's good and they try to do something. You're like, he shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You look really, dominant on. Even the thing, I knew it was you with the glasses. You come back in there and it just made it cool. If it was another person, it would have been more cool. But you did it yourself, which was cool. I respect that.
Yeah.
And I think that you should take more in heat and like do even with the food thing.
Yeah.
And with the sponsor thing. Where's all the weed though? Because I seen you with bags of weed, bro. On that question, big up to that. What's that place called that you got a sponsor from? That weed. I saw you with like 4 ounces. You were like, I thought you were gonna bring some.
Cannabismo. So Cannabismo in BC. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
big up the Urban Migration respects you guys.
I haven't gotten stuff off them for a while.
For a while, man. It's all good because they forgot to keep promoting the man, bro. He's coming out with a new album. Like, is something that we got to look out for you within the next. He's about to go to USA, Calgary. Response to his vibe.
Yes, sir.
Because he's leaving out of here because you guys are not showing too much love. I'm just joking. But so you feel like your next project is gonna hit North America and Canada and things?
I would say my next upcoming projects for sure. Because this EP that I'm working on right now, I wouldn't say it's like my return to music, but I would say since I did the show at Northside Baby here in Calgary this past summer.
I forgot to ask you about that Northside Baby shit. I saw it too. How did you feel about that? That was good.
Mad crazy.
And
it was my first time doing the booking side of it.
Yeah.
Which was hectic.
Of course, you gotta get Wendy, Sherry. You gotta get a team for that.
And I love Northside Baby as an artist. I respect him a lot.
Yeah.
He's been through a lot of crap. He's been through a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, I still support him. I don't really believe in what these people are trying to make out the narrative about behind him. It was so surreal doing that show with him because it was almost like meeting my biggest idol in mainstream music, but in this industry right now.
Yes.
Like where I was like, oh my God, this feels like I'm meeting Kanye, but I'm not meeting Kanye.
But at least you show love to your local people.
Yes,
then.
100%.
So let the people know right now what's coming out new. And Urban Migration, bro, I love that you came through.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. I know we have more time to do stuff, but I'm gonna have him on a follow-up, and we're gonna post a lot of skits up from what he did, and we're gonna have a little freestyle thing from him later on. We're gonna catch you guys on that.
Sir.
But just let your people know what you're about and show YYC some love. And thank you for coming on Urban Migration.
So from the Fort to the Rockies EP, it will either be dropping at the middle of November or next month. Next month, the latest. If I don't get it done this month,
He will get it done.
see the manifestation. I love that.
For sure.
Summer 2026 USA. I'm not going to say more, but y'all better look out for that because that's going to go crazy.
And you guys go check out his Instagram. He's a fun guy. I like everything I saw about him. I could tell his vibe. I appreciate your vibe. I love your smile. I love your no diddy. Because as Zach will say, no diddy. And he's gonna put that right underneath our shirt.
Oh God!
But I'm looking forward to working more with you on the vibe.
Bro.
And
thank you, bro.
Yeah, and he's about to do a show here at King Solomon's. He already locked it in, so you guys look out for it. All his fans right now.
Yes, sir.
He'll let you know the dates. You go check up on his Instagram and. We'll let you know what's popping, and we're gonna do some giveaways. We're gonna do some sponsors, and look out forward to your show. And I can't wait till you do this. And thank you for coming to me, brother.
Also, one more thing.
Go ahead.
I guess I'll do some shout outs.
Do your shout outs, bro. Do your shout out.
Shout out to Fortier, my boys out in Alberta. Shout out to all y'all. We're blowing up. Next year we're gonna be blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl Marley back home. She's dope as fuck. Shout out to her business, Ashdown Market. Y'all shop, if y'all ever in Winnipeg, shop down at Ashdown Market, Ashdown Cannabis. Go to Lucy's Comedy Club, you know what I'm saying?
Lucy's Comedy Club, you guys check that out.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
pop out for that if you're ever.
If I come to
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, I'll do a podcast out there. It's all
Hey, yes sir, I got
All
you,
right.
bro. I
Bless
got you,
and
my
guide
G.
us, brother.
Yes,
Bless.
sir.
Yo, Zach, you know what it is. Squad up, shut down urban migration. 2026, we are here.
Yes, sir.
Big up to everybody right now that sponsors our whole vibe. Fresh Talk in Toronto, Comic Crew, my coalition, everybody right now that's doing our thing. Zach, appreciate you. Polo, he was sick. I know you guys didn't see him today. This guy got H1N1, I think. No, I'm joking. He didn't. Yo, sorry, Polo, bro. Cut that out, Zach. You don't know. Bless the guidance
Yes,
on
sir.
the day, bro.
Yes, sir, my G.
Hey,
Yes,
that was
sir.
perfect. I like that. I said H1N1.